A man connected to the robbery of a New Bedford taxi driver that went horribly wrong remains behind bars tonight. And we're hearing from the district attorney on why the suspect is being charged in the death of his accomplice, even though it was the cab driver who shot him. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado has the new details live from the mobile newsroom. Steph?
Today, the DA's office announced that the cab driver who shot and killed a robbery suspect did so in self-defense, as the surviving suspect answered to new charges that he's responsible for his alleged accomplice's death.
Here's a man just trying to make a living.
Bristol County DA Tom Quinn talking about the taxi driver who police say was attacked on August 10th while giving a ride to two customers. The cab driver pulled out a gun and shot one of the men to death. Now the DA's office has officially ruled that shooting justified.
Determined that the cab driver acted in lawful self-defense.
Police said that Christopher Dutton and Kyle Dawson violently tried to rob him after he drove them from Cottage Street to Bentley Street on that August night.
Defendant sitting behind him reached over and grabbed him around the throat, threatened his life.
The taxi driver shot Dutton 3 times while Dawson got away. At his initial arraignment in August, Dawson was charged with armed assault with intent to rob and assault and battery with a deadly weapon. But earlier this month, a grand jury added involuntary manslaughter to that list, accusing him of causing Dutton's death.
That's based on the wanton and reckless conduct that he engaged in with the young man who was deceased.
DA Quinn says the cab driver who shot Dutton is now just trying to move on with his life.
It's sad that any time a life is lost, but from our perspective, he acted lawfully, and what he did was justified based on the circumstances that were presented to him.
And Kyle Dawson pleaded not guilty to those new charges against him today. Coming up new at 6, why the DA says that cab driver felt he needed to carry a gun in the first place. I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
Tim, we have new details tonight on the attempted robbery of a New Bedford cab driver that led to the death of one of the suspects. Today, the surviving suspect was back in court, charged in connection with the death of his alleged accomplice, whom was shot and killed by the cab driver in an act of self-defense. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado joins us live from the mobile newsroom. Steph?
Today, prosecutors announced that the cab driver who shot and killed a robbery suspect was justified. And the DA revealed why that cab driver says he was carrying a gun on the job. This is the yellow cab, where prosecutors say a taxi driver feared for his life as two customers put him in a chokehold and tried to rob him at knife point in August. He pulled out a gun and shot one of them, Christopher Dutton, who died of his injuries.
It's sad that any time a life is lost, but from our perspective, he acted lawfully, and what he did was justified based on the circumstances that were presented to him.
Bristol County District Attorney Tom Quinn says the cab driver shot Dutton in self-defense. A grand jury blames Dutton's death on his alleged accomplice, Kyle Dawson, indicting him on an involuntary manslaughter charge. Quinn says the cab driver had a valid license to carry, which he decided to get in 2015 after another New Bedford cab driver, Donald DePina, was murdered.
Close friend of his, another cab driver, was brutally murdered almost 3 years ago in New Bedford.
And Quinn says this wasn't the first time this cab driver was the victim of a robbery.
Just a young man trying to make a living whose family has operated cabs for their livelihood, and he's just trying to move forward with his life, and I hope he can.
And Kyle Dawson pleaded not guilty to the new charges against him in Superior Court today. He's being held without bail pending a dangerousness hearing next week. I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.